Now, once you've got all the tracks laid out here, as you can see, it's a little bit easier. So, as you can see right here, I've got the kick, snare, hi-hat, ghost kick, everything's here, and my drum bus. Now, what I want to do now is go to here and select all these tracks for the drum bus. Get my kick drum track 2. Let's click on this one too. Great. I'm going to select a channel strip. So I can come into here. I'm going to select a different one, but I'm going to use the Universal Audio. I want to use this SSL channel strip. Make it stereo. Now you see here, it loaded them all in. And the first one's here, the kick drum. The name appears right there. Now what I want to do is get an EQ for the kick drum I like to use, or a setup I prefer to use. I've got settings here on my SSL channel strip for the SSL 4000E channel strip right here. I'm going to go to default here. I'm going to select drums, but nothing. I'm going to select kick drum. And there's kicks right here. I got a few of my favorites right here. I'll click on this one. I'll press play. Get an idea of what it's going to sound like. That'll do good. And back on, just to compare. I'll stop that. So what I'm going to do right now is turn off the keyboards. I want to concentrate primarily on the drums. So I got the drums here. I'm going to click on this bus right here. Bring this down a little bit. Good. Now I want to concentrate on my snare drum and check out my settings for snare drum. So what you want to do is get some good settings you might have already lined up before. If not, you could probably get some that you might like. I got some presets here for my system. And then I got the hi-hat. I want to put this hi-hat in here too as well. So I click on each one of them. It's like having a mixing board where I have this SSL mixing board within my Logic Pro system. It's really great to have. So I go to here. This is from Universal Audio too. And these are hi-hats here. So I'm going to drums here maybe. And look for some, I got some hi-hats in here. Settings I might want to use. I got one that's called an open hi-hat, I believe I'm going to use. It's probably be better for me. Here we go. Going to use that too. And now I'll hear it back. The fat snare. Now the hi-hat is here. Oh, good. I'm gonna hear them together now. Get an idea. I like that. Bring this back here. That's better. Okay, now I'll get rid of these. Now what I tend to do too, it's always cool to do, is check out your other sounds here. For example, I got another drum here. There's this drum, and then there's this drum right here. So I'm gonna use the same setting here. I'll go back to here. This is for my ghost kick. I'll go to here, and we're gonna go to kick drums again. I'll use this one right here. Yeah. Very good. Now I'll play them again. Now at this point, what I really want to do is sort of get these other sounds to be a little different. So at least move them inside of the stereo field. I'm gonna mute this kick drum, snare drum, hi-hat, open hi-hat, and the ghost kick. Got a stick here. Because the sounds I hit the most, this one here, this hi-hat and this stick. So I move in opposite directions here in the stereo field. Get that clap up a little bit more. Good. Right cymbal. Right here, it's going to be dead center. Just a little bit off. I think I might do a little bit. No, other direction, I think. Yeah, right there is good. Wait, 2 maybe. No, 1's excellent. Okay, I get a good idea of that. So I can hear that here in this bus I have here. And now, we'll play this back. Okay, what this does, it helps the stereo field to be a little wider in a sense. Right here, different instruments on left and right. This is a better overall sound. We become more conscious of all the instruments that are in this drum bus. Now what I want to do next, while this is going, this is pretty good. My settings are good. I'll normally come over to my drum bus and apply an effect I prefer to have on my drum bus, which is an EQ, and sometimes a compressor. So I think maybe not a compressor now, because I will use compressor in the end when I go to actually adjust the stereo output. But first, I want to do one more thing. I want to pull on an EQ. So I'm going to pull on this Hitsville EQ. Now I'm going to select an EQ setup here. I'm going to go to default. I'm looking for a bus. So a bus output. There we go. This is a good bus. I had this before. It's pretty good. Perfect. So the EQ brings more out of the system. So I want to bring a few things down now. So I have to go in here and bring the cymbal down a little bit more, so too loud. I'll bring this down here. The snare drum. Haven't added any reverb to it yet, but it sounds good like that. Now, you see here my stereo output right here, we're no higher than 16 or so right here, which is pretty good. Zero's up here. Now put the keyboards in a little bit. Well, that sounds pretty good. And that's how you can just do some really basic adjustments and get your groove going on, plus adjust those drums so they're in the stereo field, and add an EQ to the drum bus right here, and you get a really nice fat sound. And you can adjust as you go along, but the whole purpose of this is to get the core bottom of the rhythm to be very tight and also have it sit in the mix.